Hey everybody, Joe Lowry, what a day. Happy Wednesday. It's Hump Day, that's right. I like to call it the week's middle finger. We're halfway through the work week. Today is October 18th. It's National Cupcake Day. Nothing more to add than that than just enjoy your favorite cupcake. Well, the Celtics kicked off the season last night, and within minutes things turned absolutely gruesome, and that may be an understatement. Less than halfway through the first quarter, the team's season opener against the Cavaliers, Celtics forward Gordon Hayward fractured his left ankle after landing awkwardly while attempting to field an alley-oop pass from Kyrie Irving. After the play, Hayward immediately pointed to his leg. The staff rushed onto the court. The 27-year-old exited the game on a stretcher with a full leg brace to immobilize his knee and ankle. The broadcast later announced that Hayward was going to be transported from the locker room to another area of the arena. As their teammate received medical attention, the Celtics huddled together on the sideline. Obviously, all players on both sides, as well as fans, were visibly shaken by the injury, and it was very, very severe. And, of course, social media photos and videos take a more drastic approach and look at it today. If you do see it or witness this, please, viewer discretion is advised. And a side note, following the completion of the first quarter, it was reported that LeBron James and Isaiah Thomas, both of the Cavaliers, both visited Hayward while he was still in the Cavs locker room. They later reported that Hayward was leaving the arena with the team's assistant general manager, Mike Zarin, and co-owner Steve Bagliuca. Hayward was then med-flighted to Boston, New England Baptist Hospital in Boston and scheduled for surgery. We wish Gordon nothing but the best, well wishes, and a speedy recovery. And as well, Celtics and Cavs continued their game, and evidently the Cavs topped the Celtics 102-99. Celtics are back home tonight against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, love them or hate them, the New York Yankees credit. You got to give them credit, folks. They evened up their series against the Houston Astros yesterday. 2 games apiece last night with a 6-4 victory. That's in the American League Championship Series. The all-important Game 5 is being played as we speak in the Bronx. And over in the National League, the LA Dodgers are prepping to sweep the defending world champs Chicago Cubs, as their 6-1 win last night put them up 3-0. This is incredible. They can close that out tonight at Wrigley Field. Game time is at 9:01. And more fallout in Hollywood as Amazon Studios says it has accepted the resignation of a top executive, Roy Price, following sexual harassment allegations made by producer of the Amazon series Man in the High Castle. Price was put on leave last week and had not been expected to return. An Amazon spokeswoman confirmed the resignation yesterday. Albert Cheng, who had been Amazon's COO, will be the interim chief. The accusations against Price came in the wake of Harvey Weinstein's scandal that is still rocking Hollywood. Producer Isa Hackett, charged in an account published in the Hollywood Reporter, claims that Price repeatedly and crudely propositioned her following a 2015 event in San Diego. And speaking of San Diego, over at San Diego's Children's Hospital unveiled a collection of remote control luxury mini cars yesterday that will allow its young patients to drive themselves to the operating room. That's pretty cool. The cars at Rady Children's Hospital are actually operated by a nurse or doctor and are part of a new program designed to make make them feel more relaxed before their surgeries. The kids are having fun. The parents are seeing that they're relaxed and they seem to be happy. Dr. Daniela Cavallo, the medical director of surgical services at the hospital, say the cars were donated by the San Diego Regional Law Enforcement Teddy Bear Drive. Children have their choice pick of a BMW, Mercedes, or Lamborghini, thus ensuring their ride to the OR is a luxurious one. That's file into that one. Pretty cool stuff. Anyways, here's your daily dose of North Korea. Diplomats from the U.S., South Korea, and Japan met today to discuss how to respond to North Korea's nuclear weapons program. U.S. Deputy Secretary of State John Sullivan said that Washington continues to view diplomacy as the primary means for solving the crisis, but added that the allies must be prepared for any eventuality. Our objective is to route the campaign of pressure to bring North Korea to the negotiating table with the preconditions so that we can achieve our objective of denuclearizing the Korean Peninsula. Sullivan also said at a news conference that they need to be more prepared to respond to any eventuality given the unpredictable future of the regime in Pyongyang. He added at a meeting also before they traveled to Tokyo yesterday, they met with Japanese Vice Foreign Minister Shinsuke Sugiyama and South Korean Vice Foreign Minister Lim Sung-nam as they vowed to find more ways to apply pressure on Pyongyang. The talks came as the U.S. and South Korea continued a week of military drills that began on Monday in the waters off the South Korean coast. Pyongyang sees these exercises as a dress rehearsal for an actual invasion. Get that, huh? Well, the NFL today announced that the 2018 draft will be held at AT&T Stadium in Dallas, Texas. That's right, the NFL draft has been somewhat of a ratings winner, especially on opening night, as fans come together in what is traditionally known as the unofficial opening of the NFL season. And now the Cowboys president Jerry Jones wants to capitalize on this as well. Dallas beat out long shots Philly, Green Bay, and Kansas City. This is the first time the draft will be held in Texas. And with a high-profile Super Bowl rematch looming this Sunday, the New England Patriots are now favored over the Atlanta Falcons by 2.5 points. Ironically, this is the exact same odds when the Patriots faced them back in Super Bowl 51. Of course, both teams are struggling in the season, and a lot of experts give the edge to Atlanta this weekend purely based on the Patriots' defensive struggles thus far. Personally, I feel it'll be a close one, but I think TB12 and the rest of them can need a much-needed win at home. And news out of the fashion world, fashion designer and popular Project One Ray contestant Michael Knight has died. According to a family spokesperson, Knight, who's 39, died outside Atlanta. Knight was also a photographer and founder and creative director of Obvious Magazine. As of press time, no cause of death was released. And finally, in case you missed it, this past Saturday night, The Rock teamed up with Tom Hanks and Saturday Night Live. They had a skit going there in what appears to be a presidential run in 2020. Tom Hanks said he would get the elder vote as he starred in over 10 World War II movies, cue the Saving Private Ryan stuff. And of course, The Rock, his action-checked films, he chimed in and says he could save the fault lines in California, thus saving the state from total obliteration. Anyways, obviously a shoot on their own respective roles in Hollywood. On the flip side, in a recent survey, they actually did garner almost 100% of the vote. You just never know, folks. In late news today, I reported yesterday Wall Street ended up closing over 23,000 points today for the first time ever. They eclipsed that mark yesterday, but it did end up closing under 23,000. But today, again, the Dow Jones, history being made, closes at 23,157.60. Well, that's it for me, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to visit my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/Joe Lowry. What a day. It's free, 100% free. Folks, happy Hump Day. The week's middle finger. Enjoy yourself. What a day.